Alright, it's on. Play daily. I'm already hungry. That meat looks nice. I would eat that all day. I don't mind a little rare. $86? Food included with ticket. Food included with ticket, dude. Is that a deal? Both look dope. This looks small. This looks good, but it looks small as hell for $9.90. Look at this guy's finger. You have to use the finger to give you an idea of how many bites that is. It's like the size of a fucking chalupa. That's a $10 chalupa right there. Includes a beer. I still want to eat part 2. I mean number 2. I want to eat 2. You can eat 1. It's $86, but it includes the ticket. I don't know how much it costs to go to a soccer game in France. You tell me. Why is 2 in a coffee filter? I don't know. Maybe that's not a coffee filter. Maybe that's just a French plate. It looks French. I feel like their sleeves and their shirts and shit look like that. Their collars look like that. So maybe that's just what their plates look like too.
Sammy, what are you doing, my friend? Shut up.
You know? Thanks, Council Han. And thanks, Johnny Mice Guy. I found a frozen pizza in my freezer that I haven't eaten. And I forgot about. So I could eat that for dinner. But I don't know. This number 2 is getting me going. Am I picking 2? I want to pick 2. But I think that 1 might win. Because I think if you combine the price with the number of people who don't like, like rare meat, I think 1's going to win. 1. Yep, that's what I thought. But I would eat 2. Hey, holy shit. Wigan Kebab? Wigan Kebab? What? What is kebab about this? I'm hitting Google. The fuck, dude? What is kebab about that? Wigan Kebab. Wow, it looks just like that. Oh my god, a picture like just like this. A local delicacy in Wigan, England, consisting of a meat pie, often a meat and potato pie, served in a side of buttered barm cake. Barm cake. Don't know what that is. Oh, parentheses. A type of bread roll. It's also known as pie barm. Why is it called Wigan Kebab? What about this is kebab-like? Weird. British food always looks like ass? You know, I think that it's probably because you think it looks like ass because you're not from there. It's probably similar to their teeth. You know? That's just beautiful in England. But you're just not from there. Know what I mean?
Thank you.
Anyway, thanks, Sagat. Whatever. Thanks. Yeah, he looks cool. I wonder if I'll try him. When does he come out? August 6th? Oh, that's not even close. I'm picking the kebab, even though it looks stupid. I hate this kind of chicken. That, like, machined Mysterious chicken. I hate this kind of chicken. 2 all day. $5 too. Korean fried chicken. Damn, that shit looks what? That is fucking gross. That's like a donkey's dick. That shit looks like a donkey dick, dude. That is fucking gross. Who's picking that donkey, dude? I know you are, dude. Tell the truth. You're picking that donkey and putting it in. That is so nasty, dude. What the fuck? It's the color. It's the color that's making it nastier. If it was like grilled and charred up, good lord, that's gross. And it's also really swimming around in that bread too, making it look like sad. That was gross. Man, one was already looking good before I looked at 2. One looks good. I like how wet they are. Koreans, they don't skimp on the sauce. Have you noticed? You get like Wingstop, that shit sucks a cocky. Wings from anywhere not Korean is always fucking skimping on the sauce. But Korean places, they get down to business. They always drown that shit. Wingstop is so trash. The only good thing there is the ranch. That's it. But unfortunately, it's very good ranch. Made fresh daily. Whoa. I didn't even notice this guy gave me $50. I just saw your stupid name and was like, hey, thanks, Council Han, whatever. You were probably so pissed. Anyway, thanks. Council Han. Appreciate that. No refunds, bitch. Yeah, he's probably halfway to figuring that out now. Trying to figure out how to get his refund. Thanks, that's nice of you. I appreciate it. I didn't notice it was $50. I think that I'm gonna take that $50 and turn it into something delicious in your honor, Council Han. I'm gonna turn it into something delicious and eat it this evening. Tomorrow morning, dude, I'll report back. I'm not gonna take my car to him, but I'm gonna go to Jack and I'm gonna talk to him in person because he doesn't speak English. And talking to him on the phone is absolutely impossible. I have to go in person. So I'm going to go talk to the man. I'm picking one, obviously. I'm also not that big of a hater of this stick skewer shit. They used to do that at the boba place next to Super Arcade. They'd give you a bag of popcorn chicken with the skewer. That shit's solid. Very reasonable. I think skewering certain types of food like that and eating it is way more reasonable than chopsticks. Chopsticks are almost unreasonable. It feels like a tradition, like some arcade sticks. Chopsticks are like arcade sticks. Like, yeah, all right, that's cool, but come on, man. Seems a little unreasonable, don't you? Don't you think? I still use them, but I'm being a poser when I am, especially when there's chicks. I'm pretty good. I felt like I'm too fat to not get good at chopsticks because, at least good enough. Because if you can't use them in some Chinese food restaurants, you can't eat. And I'm too fat for that, so I need to eat. So I had no choice. Skewers are convenient. I think so. I like them. Especially for this type of food. I'm picking one. Looks good. I've enjoyed looking at that glistening. are funny. The hole is so perfect. I hate that. I hate that the hole is so perfect. You can't even see all of it. Oh, man. I want to move me, but there's going to be a gap.
Thank you.
Look how tight of a fit that is, dude. That is snug. Perfect fit. That is disgusting looking. And the balloon knot at the tip. Gross. I'm taking 2 all day. Oh! Come on, man! Oh, boy. Here's some Shire Frodo Baggins shit again, dude. Finland. Then dance fish with mashed potatoes. She looks so gross. What's 2? Korean corn dog. I'd eat that. 1 is insanely tasty. Can confirm as a Finn. Well, I think it's extremely tasty as a Finn. That's probably more likely. Don't you think? Don't you think that's pretty likely? Nah, I'm picking 2. I don't even like fish. Like, even when fish looks delicious, I think it's gross looking. But that fish didn't look delicious. So it's going to be... That is a... That looks more like a turd than a lot of the other ones. That looks like a big ass Tekken 8. The texture of it too. Doesn't the texture and these like little undigested seeds and shit look just like a giant dump? That's crazy.
Thank you.
An ass ripper. What's this? Chicken, chips, and curry sauce. What does that say? Walkers? That looks like Lay's. Are those bootleg Lay's? It says Walkers. Milkers? Kingstone Press. Wild berry flavored cider. Okay. Have you tried chicken mole enchiladas? Yes, dude. Yes, I love mole. My favorite application of mole is mole chilaquiles. That shit slaps ass. Right down the middle. Hella good. I love that shit. Mole with egg, runny egg yolk, and the chips are just before they're soggy, still a little crunch, but they're starting to turn. Woo. Woo. Spend your 50 on that? You know that's not a bad idea. I can't think of a better way to spend $50 or $2.57. That looks crazy. That is an insane turd. I would have taken a picture of that shit too. You could put that shit in the porta potty at the soccer event and gag people. I'm picking 2 all day. What do we have here? Reggae wings? That sounds good even though reggae is not a flavor. It's like Call of Duty flavored Slurpees and Mario flavored butt plugs. Still sounds good. The Big Boss. Extra large chicken breast, fried mozzarella, and fries. I think this is marinara. Fried mozzarella. Hey, you know that doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad, actually. It looks fresh. It looks wet. Hasn't been sitting. Bun looks soft. The lettuce is throwing me off, too. I would probably toss that shit. You think the bun's nasty? No way, man. It's steamed. That's why it's wrinkly like that. It might even be grilled. It's hard to tell. But it's definitely warmed. It's not wet, dude. It's just glistening. It's not wet. It's steamed. Too much fried stuff? You mean on left and right? Are you criticizing Scrandle? What do you want? Carrots inside your cooch? Careful, amigo. The pointy part is very dangerous. Watch that cooch now. You have a cooch. Thanks, sternly worded letter. And Akatak. And everyone else. Thanks, Sagat. I'm picking 2. I've made my decision. 1 is probably decent, but there's a lot of, stuff on this shit. And that's unnecessary to me. All these chives and all these sesame seeds and shit. Nah. And also, you're only getting 4 wings and they're bone in, so that's like fucking nothing. For $10, this looks like it's solid to me. I'm picking 2. You could pick 1. I'm picking 2. 2! Damn, man. Bunch of cat owners. That's what it is. Kiko. Pastelaria. Hey, alright. Pastel de carne. Meat pastry. Whoa. That looks solid. Beef patty? Bacon, hash brown, cheese, and look at the egg. 1 all day? Without knowing what's in it? I mean, seeing what's in it? That doesn't look poached. That's not poached. That's like, they did sunny side up, but then they covered it so the top can get steamed. That's not poached.
Thank you.
It's ground beef. Yeah, okay. But there's a difference between, let's say, Taco Bell ground beef and mom and pop Mexican restaurant ground beef. So both of those are ground beef, but without being able to see that shit, how do you know what it looks like? To me, 1 is probably good, but 2 is definitely good. You don't know enough about 1. $2, $6. This looks like it could be like super thin and dry. It could not be. I don't know. 1 is good. I trust Brazil. I do too. Alright, I'll pick it. Man, why do I listen to you? Did you see the egg? I got straight up influenced. Sausage, pickle, and bread. This is one of my favorites. You can't see half of it. Hey guys. Look at this shit. That's cool. I should experiment with camera usage like this. I'm watching you.
Bitch. Thank you.
Thanks, Bago and Shazma. Thanks. Thanks, sternly worded letter. Thanks again, Council Han. Dui. for the $50 dues. I don't really love fish and chips, but I'm sure you will pick this, right? It's okay. That's a nice gherkin. Why, thank you. I'm picking 2. I don't care if you're picking 1. You could pick 1. I'm picking 2. Wow, 2-1. I'm surprised at 2-1. Whoa. How could this happen with number 1 without someone intentionally doing it? Like, I'm looking at 1 and I'm imagining how the fuck the sauce made those swirls, unless someone put something in there and fucking made a little design. It's like those espressos where the cream on top looks like Kirby's Dream Land and shit. I don't know what's going on here, but I would definitely take 1 because I like nacho cheese a lot. I love nacho cheese. If that's nacho cheese, I'm in. I love nacho cheese. And I don't even know what the fuck this is. It could be good. It could be weird. I'm picking 1. I'm picking 1. Pulled pork is not halal. Well, you can pick 2 then. Go right ahead. Enjoy that shit, amigo. I picked 1. Aw, that's it? We gotta do another one. That one went too fast. I want to look at more. I want to look at more food and then eat some of it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lucky Charms, lol. I should probably try and beat the game, though, huh? Even though I can't get that far. January 6th? What's that? Old dailies. Thanks, Dino Mara.
Thank you.
It doesn't go back that far. Yeah, it goes back 3 months. Let's try... Friday the 13th. June 13th. Wait a minute. Yeah, June 13th. Let's try that. I had a feeling it might get interesting. Sausage roll. Little bit overdone. $4. Hot dog? That shit made me raise my voice. I was looking at that and just thinking about what I'm looking at. It looks uncooked. Cold, uncooked. Hot dog sliced up in a hamburger bun. And then ketchup on top. Hot dog. This is one of the most un-American things I think I've ever seen. This here is exactly why I say everything I say about you English guys. This right here. It's like this right here. It's just a simple explanation. That. You know? That's insane. I feel like that's good enough to be like my wallpaper. Remind myself. God bless the USA. Well, unfortunately, in this case, I think I'm picking 2, right? Are you really gonna pick 1? You're picking 1? Why? I mean, you know, inside this, it's just one of these. But it's burnt. Two is too offensive. You know, I'm not going to eat either of these. So if you want mine, you can have mine. What do you want me to get you? I'm not going to eat either of them. Which one do you want me to get for you? 2? You want that sick ass hot dog? 1? Oh, I see what you're banking on. You're banking on one of ours to not be burned. Well, sorry, amigo. I'm going to ask for mine to be burned. But you can eat it. I'll pick it. Oh, my Lord. Man, why do I listen to you? Oh, fuck. The audacity of whoever served this to season the fries. Look at this. You can clearly fucking see this. Look at this. These fries are seasoned above the cheese. There's sprinkled salt on top of the cheese. That is obviously not melted. You know it's insane that this shit on the right makes the shit on the left look decent. That looks like a backyard burger to me. Doesn't it? Hand size? Oh yeah. Well, you can tell how big it is by the size of the square. Everyone knows how big a cheese slice is. That in itself is the thing that shows you the size. 2 is prison food. You think they get fries that good? Man, there's this place, and they have duck fat fried French fries, and I am convinced that these type of fries, you know, like the McDonald's style, this place has the ultimate best of that type of fry. It is just fucking crazy good. And I thought it was just me, but I had 2 of my friends try them, and they were blown away. They were blown away. Duck fat fried, and they're like this is like McDonald's style fries. McDonald's uses beef tallow, by the way. Those of you who are vegetarians who eat McDonald's fries, just letting you know, they use beef tallow to fry their French fries. Just FYI, they don't anymore. If they don't anymore, then that means that now they use beef tallow substitute. And that's not better. Hey, say hello to that prostate, amigo. Say hello to that prostate when you're in your 40s. Tell it I said what's up. Just you know, fucking beef tallow substitute, dude. Enjoy that shit. Thanks, Kai Ways and Dino Mara and Lucky Charms. I haven't had Lucky Charms or any kind of cereal in so long. I stopped. I found it to be just so good. What kind of 40-year-old eats cereal for dinner? Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'll do whatever I want. That's what happens. And I'm never going to win that fight. And then I eat cereal for dinner. It's good. I love cereal. I should get cereal. Cereal is really good. It's like somehow better than its like parts. You know that saying? Cereal, like milk, and that dry trash in the box alone. Or like, I used to know this fucking heathen that he would go to tournaments and literally bring a fucking box of cereal. Token the Greens. You know Token the Greens? This guy's got gout in his fucking head, dude. He used to go around with a box of cereal, elbow deep in it, and just eat that shit. And one time, this same motherfucker, he was a legend, dude. This same guy, I saw this guy eating hot dogs. He was eating 2 hot dogs at the same time, and they were dry. Just wiener and bread. And he had the option. It wasn't like an emergency. It wasn't like man versus wild. He was just like, this is how I eat them. 2 at the same time. What a G. I went to that guy's house one time, and it was a freak show. It was like some shit like his dog killed his goose, and there's rats in the house, and it was just a fucking freak show. It was crazy. We were playing Tekken, and there was rats running around. And I was like, are you fucking serious, Token? And he was like, yeah, man, it's not that big of a deal. It was crazy. But it was like a mansion. Oh, I didn't paint the picture well. He lived in like the fanciest part of the fanciest neighborhood. It was like a mansion. But it was like a post-apocalypse mansion where like everything's all fucked up and old and shit, you know? The pool's empty, there's dead animals and shit everywhere. It was fucking weird, dude. But it was cool. Shout outs to Token. Good times. Whatever, I'm not his mom. It was something like that story about his dog eating his goose. It was something way more tragic than that. Like, it was something like his dog ate his goose and then immediately, and he was sad, and then immediately after that, his dog drowned in the pool. And then, like, so they emptied the pool because of something, and then someone fell in the pool when it was emptied. Some crazy shit like that. It was just fucking crazy, dude. That guy, I forgot all about that guy. Good times. Good times. I don't know. You know, tragedy is sad, but it's only sad until like the third time. Then it starts to become a little bit like, okay, what the fuck? Are you haunted, dude? How? What? These are some crazy things that are happening, you know? And you got rats running around. Anyway, that guy used to walk around with cereal, and I used to think he was pretty cool for it. Also, that reminds me of the time that guy sunk, and me and Rickster were looking at him like we were in fucking awe, marveling at this fucking guy. He was eating 2 slices of pizza on top of each other in one hand. 2 slices of pizza. I've never seen that technique, especially not in public. That is an insane technique. 2 on top of each other. That shit is bomb. Damn, that's how you get down. 2 on top of each other. You know what I do is I fold. Maybe it's because you don't have facial hair. That makes perfect sense. If you don't have facial hair, you could do all kinds of weird dick-sucking maneuvers with your pizza. But for me, I have to have one free hand to move my mustache over. So that's why folding gives me one hand available to move my facial hair. It's efficiency. You mean right down the hatch? So you're telling me the reason you don't, out of your own, free will, grow facial hair is because it's efficient, huh? Cocks more easily
Thank you.
go in. Thanks, Insano. Can we all agree that I'm picking 1, even though it's not great? The salt on top of the cheese is frustrating me.
Thank you.
The salt on top of the cheese is frustrating. Thanks, Godzilla's daughter. Chicken burger. What the hell is going on here? Holy shit. Cheeseburger? That's supposed to be beef? That shit looks like a ghost. The ghost of a cheeseburger. That's crazy looking. This guy's thumb is making his food look less gross. This guy's short ass 1-inch thumb is making this food look way less gross relative to it. Also, I'm not in love with this finger gesture. Like, talk about inefficient. What is going on here with this finger? It would be way better used underneath the lid to support The lid of the box? Why is it above the lid? I think this whole image is AI, and that makes me think all these images are AI. Don't you think? AI decided to do this peculiar shit. This finger in this gesture is supporting weight. This is a weight-bearing gesture. This AI didn't put the lid of the box above the finger. This is fake shit. Mayonnaise. What are we picking? We gotta pick one. I hate that we have to pick one. Look at two. And look at the cheese under it. Totally unmelted. It looks like a napkin. You think it's a cocktail napkin? Maybe it's not cheese. Maybe that's just where they put the napkin. Thanks, Valkyrie. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Thank you.
Thanks for the subscription. Thanks, Greedy Heart and Insano Flex and Kai Ways and Dinomara. Thanks, guys. Oh, man. I forgot I'm in the middle. My bad. I'm picking one, but I hate this guy's thumb. Boom. Wow, look at these numbers. Oh. Oh, good lord. Damn. Well, at least one doesn't look like it's going to... Man, can you believe not only look at what they're giving you, but look at they're being stingy with it too. Like, this box is fucking empty. Look at how big this container it's in is. Not only did they not melt the cheese or nothing, but they were stingy too. That's fucking insane. $4.70. But at least it doesn't have growths. Fucking disgusting. Never melt the cheese. Why not? You gotta melt the cheese. Thanks, Anonymous. If you want... whatever. Hey, thanks. I'm picking one. What? What? You guys would rather pick two? Oh my lord.
Thank you.
Hot dog. That's insane looking. Look at the bottom. The bottom is so much worse than the rest. The color, the split bread. That's fucking crazy looking. Weird. Yuck. England. Leave it to England. You would think that something so simple as a hot dog is very, like... How could you fuck that up? It's so easy. Even a cheeseburger feels like it's harder than a hot dog. Because cheeseburgers have, like, concepts that could fuck it up, you know? Lots of issues could come up in a cheeseburger in what order you put the things down and how it's seasoned and when you put it together. If the bread gets soggy, all that. None of that shit happens with a hot dog. You can't fuck it up. Unless there is a way. Thanks, Hugo. Or Huego. Oh my god. Two-Face? Gotham needs us. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? This guy opened up the cheeseburger and then put this ketchup on top and missed here and here. Okay? That's what's going on here. This cheeseburger had this dollop of sauce on it. So he opened it up and this guy fucked up like crazy. Look at this shit. Aim way all over the place. Pissing all over the floor in the bathroom, dude. This guy's a moron. This guy on the left is a victim. That's insane. And you know what else, dude? You see these grill marks? By hand, dude. By hand. That shit's never been... This guy heated that up with a blow dryer. That's never been anywhere near a grill. Those are drawn on, and then he blow dried half of it. Order number 53. That's crazy looking. I'm picking 2. Extra cheese. That's pretty funny. I like the extra cheese. 2 looks gross. They both are burgers. 1 is better. 2 looks gross, doesn't it? It looks like it's got like seeds or something in it. Nah, hell no. Oh, I'm in the middle. Yeah, 2's growing a beard. No thanks. No thanks. 2 looks vegan. I mean, we don't know that, but it could be. It's fucked up because, like, the patty being off center. Also, you know how, like, this bun looks like its moisture content became less when that meat was placed on it. That meat is not getting any juice on that bun. That meat is pulling the moisture out of the bun. Look at it. That shit does not look wet at all. That's crazy, man. But we have to pick it. Unfortunately, we have no choice. We're in England. Thanks, Banana Shrimp. This is getting ugly. Chicken burger, which is just like a nugget in a bun. Chicken burger. Someone put this together, assembled it, closed the box, and served it. That person is the person that really... That's like a game dev attitude. That shit right there, that's a game dev attitude. Some machined, disgusting shit that's a ripoff. You seal it up, you ship it out. It's trash, everyone hates it, and then you whine when you lose your job. You say shit like, well, it's the upper management, dude. Yeah, but dude, you know you assembled that shit. I understand. Yeah, you have a boss who's telling you that you are only allowed to put one little nugget in the bread. I get that, but you are still the one assembling that shit. You can only wield our sword, okay? And that's it. You can only wield the sword. It does not mean you have honor. And that's the end of that. Bitch. You guys want this French hot dog that looks like it's a ghost? They're not real samurais, of course not. I bet you with ketchup that would be decent. I'm picking 2. Wow, so close though. These are harsh. 1 doesn't look like offensive. Bacon sandwich. 1 doesn't look offensive. 2 looks offensive as fuck. You can't even see the whole thing. Look, the way the bread was torn off. It's like those types of stickers they put on stuff so you can't peel it off. It's like for preventing theft. You can't peel that off, dude. The adhesive from the paper is completely spackled on to the meat. The mystery meat. The colors of these. Hey, you know, European beef. What's that about? Is it like different? Ghost beef? So it has to be from a dead cow? I don't know. It's healthier? I believe that, but I don't understand why it's this color. Picking one. One looks fine, not great. Greek salad. That's the worst one of all. Isn't that crazy? But I think it's only if because I'm fat. Like to me, this you know how dogs, have you seen videos of dogs when you like put a broccoli near their face and they show their teeth and they start growling and shit? It's like that. Even though I would eat a Greek salad, I like olives, I like tomato, and I like the dressing. I would tolerate lettuce for that. It's good sometimes. But still, looking at that shit, dude, or the way dogs spit out food, I love that. People bait their dog into eating shit. Like they'll put like some pizza and then they'll sneak in a broccoli and the dog will just, bleh. I'm not eating that. Fuck you. That's just funny.
You had to have a big salad.
Thanks, MK Elaine Bennis. And thanks, Banana Shrimp and Slightly Incredible Hulk. Thanks, bros. I'm gonna pick the weird Philly purple cheesesteak over this weak ass salad. No offense. Oh wow, they go by so fast. That was Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Scrandle. Yeah, that was a solid one. Is that the one that started with that hot dog that was like on a bun? On a burger bun? That one was crazy. That was one of the most un-American things I've ever seen.